We're back over at the other yard working on the crane that had the bearing come apart in the fan assembly, and as you can probably hear, he's back up and running. Well, we fired the machine back up and it hasn't blown up yet. It does kind of sound like a POS, but it's always sounded like that. Definitely has an exhaust leak. Everything seems to be running fine. We ran it for a little bit before we turned it back loose to the operator, but let me show you what we got out of the oil pan. When we did the initial oil drain, we got all of these ball bearings, and then we took about 5 gallons of new fresh oil and flushed it through the engine, and we got all these plastic bearing race pieces. And after we flushed it for a while, this is all that came out. It's been a few hours since we left that yard, and he ran that machine the rest of the day without any issues, so fingers crossed we don't have any more issues down the road. But anytime I post about working on a piece of equipment, you guys love to comment about preventative maintenance or lack of preventative maintenance. So my question about this particular instance is, should we have caught that internal bearing failure from a preventative maintenance standpoint? And if so, how should we go about checking that? Every time we service the machine, should we disassemble that whole front assembly and check all of the gears and the bearings? Or should we just wiggle the fan? Or what do you guys think?